The second bill that I want to talk about, and this is going to be House Bill 926, and again, this was another House bill that was filed last session as well. But House Bill 926 would say that in the case of insupportability as a reason for divorce, and this, again, insupportability at this point has to be mutual consent, but it would lengthen the time frame from 60 days to 180 days, which is very minor still. It's only 6 months. Mm-hmm. But in the instance in which a couple had minor children, or like my friend said, a handicapped child. And this is another one of those hateful bills that the Texas Family Law Foundation, this bill would have extended the period for divorce on the grounds of insupportability from 60 days to 180 days if the couple had children who were minors or disabled. As you can see from the bill history, and actually the bill came out of committee unanimously. Every single Democrat, every single Republican, 7-0, they said this is a good bill. And the Texas Family Law Foundation got up there, and they're talking about their job is to kill a bad bill. The bill had 22 co-authors. As you can see from the bill history, the bill was voted unanimously out of the House committee and had several co-authors, actually had 22 co-authors. With the help of numerous foundation members, we were able to keep the bill in the Calendars Committee, and it never made it to the House floor. But had the bill made it to the House floor, it is possible, based on the co-authorship, that the bill would have passed in some form. This is not the first time we've seen this bill filed, and we fully expect it to be filed again next session. But these are the people that get up in front of our legislators and act as if they are advocating for something that's so good and right, and yet in their private letter, and again, Texas Family Law Foundation, it is very important to them to note that stopping very bad bills, such as the same bills that we have this year, is probably the most important job of the Texas Family Law Foundation. And the reason they perform this, and I'm sure you'll agree with me, is because there's too much money at stake. But they want their business, and they will destroy families. They're part of the family destruction industry. They will destroy children's lives. We talked a little bit about some of the issues with fatherlessness, with David Blankenhorn and everything. The school shootings that we've talked about, I believe that I've read that 26 or 27 out of the 28, the shooters came from a fatherless home. Mm. And I'm not minimizing the fact when children come from motherless homes that they also have those same issues. But this is a huge problem. And you look at the cost, social cost, economic cost, every other cost. The Texas Family Law Foundation is defending the destruction of the family. Anything that would help strengthen the family, in their mind, is a very bad bill. I almost look at these as being the enemy of the people of the state of Texas, of the family.
Yeah, the bar associations put a very high priority on this, of course, and they spend a lot of time and money lobbying in the state legislatures. Yeah. Some people argue, in some states it is said, the family law bar associations make a point of getting their members into the legislature and on the judicial committees that appoint and reappoint the judges. Yeah. It's just clearly a major lobby within the state governments of the U.S. It's one of the major, I don't know any other lobby in state legislatures that's so powerful and so
sinister,
single-minded. It's a major where they actually are trying to get members elected to the legislature so that they will be in a position to protect the Bar Association.
Yeah, that's very interesting. So I don't know if you can do anything. We are trying again this year to repeal the unilateral aspect of no-fault divorce, which is only reasonable if two people enter into a marriage contract together. Why should one be able to vacate the contract for any reason, for no reason, because he or she's met a new person, because I need to go find myself, because I'm changing my sexual orientation, and by the way, I want the kids and the house and the money and the child support. It's crazy. But if you know of anybody who'd like to help bring awareness of this issue, we're going to keep fighting it. And let me just say at the same time, this is not going away. The Texas Family Law Foundation might think that they're going to derail us or demotivate us. We're coming back, and we're coming back, and we're coming back. And we're fighting we're not fighting for ourselves right now. We are fighting for our children. And in my instance, I'm fighting for my grandchildren. I will not, to the best of my ability, let this stuff still be around when they grow up. So if you know of anybody, please help us out. Okay. And I appreciate, again, I cannot tell you what an honor it is to meet you, to be here, that you actually gave me this time. In your book, like I said, you gave voice to me with things that I did not know how to put into words. and I could only read oftentimes a page or two at a time. I can't believe this is what's going on. This is what I'm experiencing. And I want to thank you that you were courageous enough to write this, because I'm sure you were not lauded in the halls of academia for writing this.
No, not in the least.
Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so
pleasure.
much. I cannot
God
tell you
bless your
again.
work.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.